Hi friends, Maria here. In this video, I'm going to show you some of my best practices in applying EFT tapping. So if you're new to EFT or you're already a seasoned practitioner, this is going to help you to just tune in to what would be best to help you to regulate your nervous system, help you to clear maybe triggers, and to start to create a more peaceful, satisfying life experience. So, the first thing I always teach my students and my clients is just to simply stimulate the various tapping points. And if you're aware of EFT, you'll notice that there's numerous practitioners and there's a variety of ways of applying this. So I'm sharing today my special sauce, the way I have learned and cultivated the practices, what has worked best for me, and what really works very well for my clients and students. So just stimulating the points, and you can start, I often like to start on the collarbone and just breathing and tapping. And some people like to rub the points too. So if the tapping feels too stimulating or activating, play with it and see if this just the massaging is what works for you. So we're coming into relationship with our body and we want to just notice what feels good in our body. So tapping these points is going to start to regulate your nervous system. It's going to activate the parasympathetic response and tell your body that it's safe and get the energy flowing more freely. So I like to start the day and even start the practice with simply stimulating the points and using the breath to calm down. And then we go through the round of tapping points. And I like to say ease and flow, release and let go. You're talking to your body. You're encouraging your body to relax, to release the tension, and let the energy start to flow. Ease and flow, release and let go. Breathing in and letting go. And then on the eyebrow, so we're moving through the points, and you may notice that I use maybe some different points than you've seen other practitioners use. Just try this on and see how it fits. Ease and flow, release and let go. Breathing in and letting go. And with tapping, you can use both hands if they're free, or you can tap on either side. It's a very generous process. So don't get all caught up in are you on this exact place? Your body will naturally guide you to where it needs to go, where your hands need to go to bring some relief. Ease and flow, release and let go. And you might notice your breathing getting deeper as you are relaxing and allowing. Ease and flow, release and let go. Breathing in and letting go. Back to the collarbone. And you can move your body, wiggle your body. The more we get the energy flowing, the more we're releasing stress out of the system, and we can release tension from the body. The next point I like to use is the liver point. So it's directly under the breast in line with the nipple. Take a breath in and let it go. Ease and flow. Release and let go. Then under the arm, and you can do both sides if that feels good. Some people do it like this. I like to do it like this, and I like to cross over like this. It's a sort of safe feeling. Take a breath in and let it go. Ease and flow. Release and let go. And then we can go to the side of the hand. Take another breath in and let it go. I often like to include the finger points. So tapping on the thumb point, just where the nail bed and the skin meet. Ease and flow, release and let go. And the pointer, ease and flow, release and let go. And if you're in a safe and appropriate place, if you close your eyes and listen to my voice cues, tuning into something that reminds you of ease and flow. And the middle finger moving through all the finger points. Ease and flow, release and let go. And the ring finger, breathing in and letting go. And the pinky, ease and flow, release and let go. And then the side of the hand once again. Take another breath in and let it go. You might want to stimulate that gamut point, that between your pinky and the ring finger, that little web area is a great place to actually calm down the triple warmer meridian. And that will also calm down your whole nervous system and tell your body that it's safe. So just massaging this will bring more relaxation. It will release tension in your body, and you will be more in flow. So that's one simple round. If you're feeling activated, if you're feeling triggered in some way, doing a couple of rounds of ease and flow, release and let go, will again calm you down and help you to be more mindful and intentional. So that's one of the things that I like to suggest to my clients, my students, to do regularly, to do it maybe in the morning when you wake up or before you go to bed at night. It will relax you. Now, the other thing that you can do is something called havening, which I like to also add in. So just simply gliding your hands one to the other. This gets into the limbic brain, and it tells the brain that it's safe and helps to relax you. This is one piece of havening. Another part is when you bring your hands to your shoulders and down to your elbows and sort of calming down the body and breathing and calming down the body. Ease and flow, release and let go. Breathing in and letting go. And then if you want to address something specific, there's a way to apply tapping that can focus more on a specific issue that you want to address. So if you have a problem or an issue or a worry or something that's stressing you out, you can write that down. And if you're going to tap with me on this, I'm encouraging you to take responsibility for yourself and well-being. And on your own, I suggest that you don't go to something that's really big and traumatic. Often, those are the best things to take to an experienced practitioner because you don't want to stimulate and activate things that are bigger than you can handle. So, very simply, look at something that really has you maybe a little stressed out or worried about. You can write it down. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a circumstance, maybe there's something going on in the world right now that's triggering you. Tune into what you are concerned about, what's worrying you, what's stressing you out. And if you can identify how you feel about it, then that is wonderful. Because emotional freedom techniques, we want to address the emotional body. And when we get the emotions, the energy in motion flowing, we often will feel relief. Often the tension in our body is because maybe we don't feel like it's okay to feel our emotions. And so because our body is our friend, our body will hold it. It'll tense up and hold the emotions. So when we're releasing the tension, often emotions will start to flow. Maybe you'll notice that you're crying, and maybe you don't even know exactly what the emotions are, but you can allow yourself to emote and let go. This is part of the flow. So if you have your problem, your worry, your stressor, and you know how you feel, you start with a setup statement. And you start by tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I have this problem and it makes me feel afraid, and you fill in whatever's true for you. Even though I have this problem and it makes me feel angry, it makes me feel frustrated, it makes me feel powerless. So you're filling in the blanks here. And you want to be specific about how you feel and what the problem is. And then you want to do the setup statement 3 times. Even though I have this problem and it's making me feel afraid, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Now, if you're having trouble accepting yourself, you can say, wouldn't it be nice if I could be more accepting of myself and how I feel? Make it true for you. Even though I have this problem and it's making me feel, and I'm going to use scared and worried, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this problem and it's making me feel, I accept myself with love and compassion. And often, before we even start with the problem, we notice on the SUD scale, the subjective units of distress, 0 to 10, how big the problem is, how big the fear is, so that we can get a measurement of if it's shifting, if it's moving, just to notice if anything has changed. So if you haven't done that yet, you can tune into how big that feels. And if you have a place to write it down, go ahead and write it down or take note of it. We take a breath in and let it go. Tapping the round with the reminder phrase. The reminder phrase is this problem or this feeling. And bring your awareness to the object of your worry, your stress, your fear. This problem, this worry. And you're bringing your attention to the negative, the pain, because we want to shed light on it. We don't want to smash it down and just deny it. We want to acknowledge that it's there, because when we acknowledge that it's there, we can allow it to flow. When we pretend it's not there or we try to slap a happy face on it, it's not dissolving, it's not flowing, it's not going away. So the positive is that we are accepting ourselves completely, even with the problem, even with the stress. And as the energy starts to flow and dissipate, then eventually we will bring a more positive spin onto it. This problem, and bringing your awareness, notice how it feels in your body when you think of the problem. Notice what comes up in your mind. Even though I have this problem and it's making me feel, I accept myself with love and compassion. This problem, going through the points, this problem, ease and flow, release and let go. Underneath the arm, ease and flow, release and let go. Even though I have this problem, I accept myself with love and compassion. Ease and flow, release and let go. This problem, ease and flow, release and let go. And as you're tapping the round, you're breathing and allowing, and you're encouraging the energy, the emotion connected to the problem to flow. It's safe to let this go. It's time to let this go. Ease and flow, release and let go. on the liver point, under the arm. And then we'll go to the gamut point and just tapping the gamut point and breathing and allowing. Ease and flow, release and let go, going through the finger points. Ease and flow, release and let go. And you might feel like you want to wiggle your body. You might find yourself yawning or your eyes tearing. This is a natural response to shifting energy. Don't stop that happening. Your body is releasing and letting go. Ease and flow, release and let go. Ease and flow, release and let go. The side of the hand, take a deep breath in and let it go. Bring your hands to your heart and take another breath in and let it go. Tune into your body and notice. You can go back to that number that you identified, your SUD level, and notice if it's shifted. There's three things that could happen. It could get bigger, which is good because sometimes we minimize how we feel, and bigger is just showing that it's giving us more awareness that it is a problem. Often it will get smaller because you're calming down the nervous system and you're becoming more detached from it. It's putting it more in perspective. And sometimes it will stay the same and maybe bring up other things under other underlying things that are keeping it there. So this process can peel the onion and help you to get to the core. Maybe this problem is just a pattern. Maybe this problem that you're having with this person reminds you of a problem that you've had with another person. And maybe it can go all the way back to when you were a little boy or a girl. So often, if we are being triggered in the present in a strong way, it's likely that it's triggering a deeper wound. So you can keep unraveling and tapping on the next level and going deeper and deeper. Of course, working with an experienced practitioner will help you to go to the core, get to the roots of what the problem is, and clear it up. So those are two ways to apply tapping that will help you to regulate your nervous system. It'll start to train your body and your brain into a relaxation response and support you in applying this simple practice. And then I often like to wrap up my sessions with the gamut point tapping. And we'll do that right here. So bring your non-dominant hand onto your chest. And again, you're going to just tap or massage that gamut point, that between your pinky and your ring finger, right there. And with your face forward, you can close your eyes, open your eyes, and then keeping your face straight. With your eyes, you're looking down to the right bottom corner, back to center, left bottom corner, back to center. Now bring your eyes up to 12 o'clock and then make a clockwise circle with your eyes. Come back to center and a counterclockwise circle with your eyes. Come back to center and hum a little tune. Count to five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Think of something that makes you smile, that you feel grateful for. Go ahead and let yourself smile. Feel that smile in your body. When you're complete, you can open your eyes, come back to the space, and there you go. Those are 3 little practices that will support you You can incorporate this into a daily practice. You can use it when you're feeling out of sorts. My recommendation is to get into a habit or a pattern of doing this. I know people that do it while they're in the shower, when they're in the bathroom. I like to do it before I sit for prayer and meditation. Make it yours, and you can absolutely tweak it so that it aligns with what feels right for you. So I hope this is helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. As always, keep on taking good care of yourself. Bye now.